Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Ready? You ready?
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Push him back. Push him back.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Dancing to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack by Jordan Willis. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Now a man who punted for the Browns in 2015, Andy Leon, to kick it away, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Breeze. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down. Ready. 5-9. Watch it. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Come on.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Being chased out left. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Sanu with a grab over the middle. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Ready. Watch the pass.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They're not ready for this. They still 11. Y'all playing right for him.
To throw again on 2nd down. Luck throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Here's Luck. Space to maneuver at the 40. Brought in left side by Snead. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 5 now. Luck caught by Snead over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. Snead's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston, then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the...
And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Pass complete here to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On first down, Johnson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On third down, Johnson. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Amari Cooper, 81 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be out right at the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Mohamed Sanu is a guy that is often overlooked because he just quietly goes about his business. But how about last season? Had a career-high 838 yards on 66 catches, and he can also play wildcat quarterback for you as well.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Breeze. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Breeze now to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Now Love. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
23 yards. And the Patriots first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the red zone now, Luck. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Willie Snead. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, you're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. A big play there just before halftime, and even 50 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Third quarter starts with a run by Freeman. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Double dog, that's the way.
Now on second and 16, Luck. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can make a play on the football.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Emmanuel Agba able to record his 5th sack of the season. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it. And he got it. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Freeman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled. And caught by Cooper for a Patriots touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Opposite. 5-9. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up,
Breeze now on first down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to...
Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I'm coming.
Bluff. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. This is caught. A big play there for New England. 42 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Luck to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll try and run. Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
Don't get nervous. X3. 218, chopper.
They'll run it. Freeman. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. Freeman unable to get free here on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. 5-1.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now this one complete on the slant route. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Get that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Getting it out left side to Sanu. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Breeze to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 16. The 40. The 30.
You know, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
After the interception, it's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it's a 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Now Luck. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play compliment.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Dez Bryant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point put through by Succop, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady. 55. Time to go. Night, night.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Emmanuel Agba in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
21, 21.
Bree's going to go on 4th down. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. To throw is Breeze. That is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. David Johnson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Check out. 674.
Luck on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Love. Cooper's got it. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Here's Luck. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. He's just saying, hey, I was all state. I'll make it rain out here. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. That's complete right around the 8. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Luck going to throw it. That is incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Devontae Freeman with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And they open the lead up now to 25.
The score, Patriots 42, Browns 17.
The kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready. Yellow waiting, yellow waiting. 54. Watch the run. They're running.
On first down, Breeze. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Throwing now is Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it. There he goes, Amari Cooper. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points from me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Ready. 5-9. 56, right there, 56. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Ready, 95, 56. Here I go.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete. He was covered by Dante Jackson.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Breeze. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them. And
as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Pats, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Cleveland,